It's your boy Jamar back with another video, back with another banger, and today I'll be reviewing Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip, and this is Uncle Joe's first movie. We obviously know who Joe is from the Madea movies, and Tyler Perry has finally given Joe his first leading breakout role, and I must say this was actually funny as hell, and this actually made me respect Joe more as a character because you actually got a background and understood exactly who Uncle Joe is as a character, and I'm so glad that Tyler Perry did this because I actually respect Joe more. So the movie's basically about Brian's son BJ. He's going to college, but the only issue is BJ is whitewashed. He does not know that much about black culture or anything black because he's surrounded around white people who, basically is all in his head. They say that he doesn't even know anything about black culture. So he goes to Medea and Joe for advice, and they basically tell him that he needs to know more about black culture. He needs to be more tough on the boy and not soft on the boy. So then Medea comes up with an idea to have Joe take BJ to college to figure out what he needs to learn, and he's supposed to be going to California. So Brian's against it at first, but then he eventually caves in and he lets BJ go with Joe on the college road trip. And this is a whole mess. Like, they run into racist people. And on the way there, Joe is stopping at a lot of black historical things. Like he dropped at the Lorraine Motel where Dr. King was shot. It was just everything down south. They ran into these racist people down south where Uncle Joe beat on them. They even ran into this funny scene where Miss Pat made an appearance. Shout out to Miss Pat. And they were at this hotel, because it was like hoes were actually there giving men sexual pleasures, and BJ was a virgin, so he ended up losing his virginity to this girl named Candace or something, and she actually plays Rain on Beauty and Black, so that was actually very interesting. So yeah, it was just a lot, and I'm glad that happened. But this movie was very much good. Joe was cussing up a storm in this movie. We learned about Black history. I would definitely give it a watch, but don't watch it with your kids. Okay, this is not the typical movie where you see with your kids. It's not a typical Madea movie. No, Medea's in the beginning of the movie, but once they go off to that college road trip, Madea goes. We don't see Madea no more, and Joe is taking over this movie, and Joe is not for kids. Okay, so I would not recommend it to your kids, but this is for the adults, and I feel like this was a good time and a good movie and a good, very learning lesson, and it makes you respect Uncle Joe more as a character. So I recommend this movie. I think it was a really good movie. Top Perry, you did your thing. This was hilarious, and I want to see more Uncle Joe movies. Actually, this was long overdue, and I hope we see more Uncle Joe movies. So I hope I got you with you. I don't. This is like kind of a non spoiler review because I don't really want to spoil everything. But this was a really, really good movie. So that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time for my next movie review.